starts now.
Welcome into First Alert Weather Extra. Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt. You can see temperature-wise out there right now we have quite the contrast across the state. It's been cloudy, dreary. We've had rain moving through. We have 60s back to the west and 40s to the north and east. There's a warm front that's moving north. We had a front that moved through over the weekend. It stalled and now it's moving north again. And what's going to happen here is some 70-degree temperatures building in over the next several days. Just want to give you an early preview. One of the next big things that we are tracking these temperatures here. Look at this over the next several days. 70s. There's a chance Thursday we could get close to 80 degrees in some spots out there during the afternoon. But here's what's happening right now. We have rain still out there, and you look at the radar and you see a lot of green here on the map, but there's some very, very light precipitation in the form of mist, drizzle. So it's one of those nights where you step outside, it's not really coming down, but you may need to flip the windshield wiper on. It's one of those nights where should I turn on the wipers or trying to get that speed just right. The roads are damp, so be safe out there. Be careful. Areas north and east where you get into the higher terrain and the taller mountains, and also here around Oak Mountain and areas to the east, you're probably going to run into some fog. Mount Cheaha as well. So watch out in those higher elevations there going into this evening. It's the low clouds making for some low visibility. So just a yucky night, about the best way to put it there as far as the showers. One big event that's happening tonight, one of the largest parades that we have year-round here in the state of Alabama. It's the West Alabama Christmas Parade. And right now, just looking at the setup here in downtown Tuscaloosa, you can see how a couple of showers are moving through. So if you're watching us here on the app and heading out to catch the parade, I'd go ahead, just grab the poncho and the rain gear just in case there is a brief shower. But I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. I've certainly seen some heavier rain and some worse conditions for parades out there. And typically we have some very cold weather, but enjoy, take advantage of these 60-degree temperatures that we have out there, some mild conditions here across West Alabama. What's going to happen, areas to the north of the warm front, that's where the heaviest of the rain is going to set up here over the next 24 hours. And notice to the north here, we see these heavier pockets of rain running along that 278 corridor and back into, looks like Cherokee County. I think some areas in here we could end up over 2 inches of rain. This is going to continue overnight tonight into tomorrow and again to the south. Even though the rain's not quite as concentrated as what you see to the north, there's still going to be some scattered showers moving west to east across the area. We'll jump into some of the long-range model data, and I've been taking a close look at this. And one thing, if you checked in with Tania last night, you checked in with the Good Day team earlier today, one thing we're talking about is how the heavier rain looks to kind of set up further north, and I think that's still going to be the case here next couple of days. This is from the American model, and this is going into Wednesday. Just back the view out, and you can see there is an axis of heavier rain. Again, that front, it keeps lifting north, and it just stops, and it holds in place in here around Nashville. You can see parts of Tennessee. There's going to be a steady stream of rain. South of this, there's a chance, I'm thinking Wednesday and Thursday, we may end up with some decent weather. It's almost going to feel like early fall again. I mean, we're going to have 70-degree temperatures. It is going to be muggy. It's a setup where I wouldn't leave the house without the umbrella, but I still think Wednesday and the Thursday around Alabama looks like we'll catch some breaks here. You can see there, let's go on into Thursday. There's 11 a.m. And this model in particular shows maybe a little bit of sunshine on Thursday. I will say this, if we get some sunshine on Thursday, there's a good chance we'll see a couple of 80s on the temperature map there Thursday afternoon. And of course, when you start talking about warm weather like this, near 80 degrees in the month of December, first thing you think about, all right, are we going to have storms? Are we going to have any severe weather? Well, it looks like there's going to be a gradual transition here. In the short term, I don't see a risk for severe weather, but I do see a possibility of some heavier rain coming back. Let me show you as we go into Friday, right in here. This system, at this point, doesn't look over impressive as far as a risk for any stormy weather. Just looks like during the day on Friday, still more clouds, some showers, drizzle possible as that front moves in from north to south. After that, there are some question marks. One model goes this way, another model goes the other way for the weekend. But I do see, just based on having tracked this sort of setup before, I think there's a pretty good chance before the weekend's over, we'll see this rain come back once again. I'm going to show you that next as we continue right here on First Alert Weather Extra. We'll talk more about those rain chances in the long range. Stay with us, and don't forget, you can catch us here daily streaming on our weather app. We're also streaming on our, we have a weather app that's for streaming on devices like Roku, Apple TV, so you can check it out. I'll be back after the break. Stay with us.
Adopt an angel and help a child in need.
We're making it easy this holiday season for you to give back through the WBRC Fox 6 News Gifts for Kids Salvation Army Angel Tree program.
There are many ways you can adopt an angel now through December 5th.
In person at the outlet shops at Grand River or the River Chase Galleria.
Online at birminghamsalvationarmy.org.
At participating Chick-fil-A Stuff the Bus location.
Or the Walmart online registry.
For more information, visit WBRC.com and our WBRC News app.
Donate today.
The Birmingham Waterworks story is one we've been on for years and breaking some stories lately that are getting some results. Starting with the Waterworks Board deciding they may not raise your rates as much as they had first thought because of pushback from ratepayers based on our reporting. And then with the attention we brought to this, the Attorney General's office is stepping in, demanding hundreds of pages of documents before the utility does anything about raising your rates. We've been on your side on this story. We'll stay on your side. You stay with us on our WBRC News app.
Every storm has a story, where it came from, where it's going, and the lives impacted in between. Where our story begins is with your First Alert, warning you well ahead of time so the chapter in between isn't filled with surprises. The largest team on your side, dedicated to telling the story that starts and ends with you. This is why we First Alert.
All right, welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt. We are looking at rain chances on this 7-day, well, all the way through the weekend into next week. However, there's going to be some nice in-between periods here to tackle some outdoor activities. I'll tell you right now, Wednesday and Thursday, if I'm making big outdoor plans, I think there will be some nice breaks in there. Saturday right now looks mostly rain-free. Still could be kind of cloudy, maybe a little bit of drizzle around at times. We're going to see that rain coming back. So there's a chance by late Saturday we could start to see some wet weather. I certainly think on Sunday a pretty good chance of rain. Hopefully that will change. That's just based on some data that I'm seeing right now. And then it looks like into Monday and perhaps Tuesday of next week, some of that long range data showing in Mississippi a risk for some stormy weather, possible severe storms. Just not seeing enough data to support that risk for our area just yet, but giving you the first alert that that is something that we will be watching there in the long range. But that's a look at the 7-day. We'll come back to that. I want to show you our Weather Watcher reports right now in Pell City. This is rainfall totals for the day, and further south you can see those rain amounts lighter. You go from 0.08 of an inch in Alabaster and Shelby County. Further north you get into Jefferson County, Brody Weston showing 0.19 of an inch of rain. You go even north of there and you can see in Dora over a 1/2 inch of rain. So there's going to be quite the gradient, heaviest rain north to south across the area through tonight and into the day tomorrow. And again, it's just not a torrential, all night steady rainfall. It's just enough to keep those roads wet and just some yucky weather out there. As I mentioned, kind of dreary and cloudy with this stalled system that's across the southeast. And just show you what's going on around the country. You can see the general setup here showing that front there moving through, and then you can see just a steady flow. You see that out of the southwest, that southwest flow bringing those showers in that general direction. And expect, if you check the weather app through the overnight and tomorrow, the general motion with this wet weather, again moving west to east, perhaps a rumble of thunder. When you have a warm front lifting in like this, you have moisture that's lifting up and over the cool air. In these areas to the north and east where it's in the 40s, sometimes you get a rumble rumble of thunder that happens. It wouldn't shock me if we got a lightning alert or had a storm tonight. But again, nothing severe expected, just mostly a lot of rain, as you can tell. Temperatures actually jumped up a degree or two here around center. It was at 45 earlier, and the temperatures will warm up. This milder air is on the move. It's building to the north direction. So again, through the overnight hours, we'll see that build in from south to north. Kind of interesting. I want to go back though quickly here to the I had some other data pulled up, some of our long-range precipitation. This is from some other deterministic data, the European model, and you can see where it's really painting the heaviest of the rain. You see that stretching from Texas, and there's parts back in here around Memphis area. Look at that, 3 to 5 inches of rain, even showing around Florence there, far north Alabama, perhaps around Muscle Shoals, far northwest corner of the state. But I highlighted the days here when I think we could see the heaviest rain. Again, tomorrow, still kind of cloudy, some drizzle, some showers around at times, perhaps a few breaks in the afternoon. Wednesday and Thursday, greater focus to the north, especially in Tennessee, far north of Alabama. And then Friday, with that front moving south, another good chance of showers. Notice this model, unlike the other data, had us dry over the weekend. See this Saturday and into Sunday, it's got this system stalling out again. And this is more plausible just because of we just don't see enough energy to really kick all of this out of here. So that's why I think over the weekend, especially on Sunday, another good chance that we're going to have some wet weather. It could be a rainy day with a few rumbles of thunder on the way there for Sunday. Next 24 hours, this is some of the higher resolution forecast radar data, and you can see the showers around. This shows around 11 o'clock, perhaps some heavier pockets of rain around Coleman and Aniana, and then those showers moving on to the east. There's 6 a.m. tomorrow, cloudy, a few showers to the north, and then it looks like into Tuesday, 5 p.m. You can see there a pretty good chance for some showers tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, I guess check the weather app late in the day just in case we have another passing downpour. You get the picture, though. It's not a steady all-day rain, but it's more these scattered showers. I think Wednesday and Thursday, again, we do enjoy some nice breaks. But here's that 7-day forecast. And again, you can see there for Sunday now, it looks like the second half of the weekend, higher rain chance. Might be a good day, though, to head out, do a little shopping, and just take it easy there over the weekend as that rain moves in. 60-degree temperatures. Hopefully we can trend a little bit drier, but we will. It's just a matter of time before this pattern will shift again. So that's something we're going to be watching for in the long-range forecast. And we will have more right here on First Alert Weather Extra as we continue. Stay with us.
If your shower or bath looks like this, it's time for an upgrade. Hey everybody, Joe here with BJ Worzen, owner of West Shore Home, to talk about how West Shore is evolving the customer experience to provide seamless remodeling projects to homeowners all across America. BJ.
Joe, we know a lot of people are looking to knock out some remodeling projects before the holidays get here, but the busyness of those holidays can really slow down those plans. So I want to let everybody know they can get those projects done right now, and it won't be a big disruption to their life.
Well, BJ, how are you doing that?
So everything we do is designed to be fast, easy, and convenient for our customers. And it all starts with that initial call. Pick up the phone and call the number on the screen right now. It'll be answered by a live representative. They'll be able to answer all your questions about the shower bath project, but more importantly, find a time to have one of our design consultants come out to the home for that free in-home consultation. We even do evening and Saturday appointments to make it most convenient for the homeowner.
In that design consultation, that's where the homeowner chooses the styles and options to create a bath space that they're really going to love.
Right, we'll bring out one of these and let them design the bath of their dreams. They want to move forward. We have multiple financing options designed to fit any family's budget. And the best part is we have instant credit decisioning.
So no waiting, they'll know on the spot whether they're approved. Okay, how about financing offers? Do you got something special for us today?
We have something really special right now that we're doing just for the holiday season. It's going to be 18 months with no payments and no interest. That means you don't have to make a payment on this project until after next holiday season. And for a limited time, we're going to do free installation on all shower and bath projects.
Again, no worries about making a single payment until 18 months after the project is installed. That's incredible. BJ, thanks so much, folks. Shower and bath remodeling has never been easier. Call West Shore Home now and take advantage of this great offer. West Shore Home is extending this offer for 1 week only. Call in now to get 18 months of no payments and no interest financing. Plus, you heard BJ, for a limited time, West Shore Home is doing free installation on all shower and bath projects. This is an offer you do not want to miss. Call West Shore Home now.
Welcome back into First Alert Weather Extra. Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt still tracking some of this rain. They're tracking west to east across the area. Rain more scattered further south you go. I wanted to show you, we had some more pictures in from the First Alert Weather app. These were just photos of some of the storm damage. Steve Lotta sharing these from the Moody area, but you can see even more damage photos coming in. This is from our First Alert Weather Day that we had last week, and a lot of folks were sending me pictures. I saw one of a family. They all had their helmets on, and I shared a post about it yesterday on Facebook. Always a great reminder. If you haven't done so, it just pleases me to see all these families with the helmets, whether it's a hard hat, but especially you want like a bicycle helmet or a football helmet, something to offer some extra protection there during these severe weather events. We had the tornadoes. We had several tornadoes last Tuesday night across the state of Alabama, and thankfully tomorrow night doesn't look quite as stormy for us, and just kind of cloudy and damp and rainy and a very unsettled pattern that's going to stay with us at this point. Not expecting any major severe weather risk for this week. Of course, if we see anything out there, we'll let you know. In the meantime, just take it slow, take it easy, give yourself some extra drive time tomorrow morning. It is going to be kind of wet and rainy in a lot of areas to start the day, but we'll have updates and certainly keep you well informed on those changes later on this week and when to expect most of the wet weather. Join us tonight for updates on WBRC Fox 6 News starting at 9 o'clock.